this team, not a whole lot of goals allowed last year, not a whole lot of shots allowed last year. How do you attack tonight?
Well, they're a really good team. If you look, watch their last game, listen to the comment of their coach after the game. I know they will be ready tonight. It's their home opener, so nothing we can do about them. It's about us being prepared. We learned a few things about our team last game. Learned a few things we need to an end be better, but in general, it was a good game.
Just one more from me. Matt Dumba skating in game 600 tonight. What's that mean to see a player have that type of longevity in the league?
But it's important to have that in your team because you need those veterans, those leaders, those guys who've been through it, those guys who've been through the peak and valley, and they know how to react in those situations. They've been through that. So you have good young player. You need good veterans to surround them.
You hinted at a couple of lineup changes yesterday. Can you enlighten us?
Yeah. Well, first of all, your favorite question would be Iggy in the net. We have Iggy had a really good camp. We have two good goalie who can play every night. So Iggy will play today. Veg will play tomorrow in the island. That's A. Travis Boyd will be back in the lineup. I think Boydie was really good his last two preseason game, and it's his Boydie's time. He deserved to play. Like I said, after the camp, we have 22 guys here who can play every night, who had a really good camp and where we're really comfy to put in the lineup anytime. So Boydie will be in, and same thing on the back end. Stetch will be in, and Brownie will be out. Again, it's we have depth, and we'll use the depth. We'll play a back-to-back, and I think that those guys are guys who contribute in the past, and we know they will keep contributing for us.
How tough is it for you in the first game? I think 5 power plays, 7 penalty kills. Like, is it tough with the flow of the game like that when it's not as much 5-on-5, especially the first?
I think it's the other way around, though. I would love to think we have more power play than we had PK, but the point is, I agree with you. We want to be a disciplined team. We don't want to spend that much time. It was tough, especially in the second period, for certain player in our team to get going. When there's a lot of special teams, there's no flow in the game. There's no rhythm. The pace we want to play, the forecheck we want to use, and all of it. If you don't have enough 5-on-5 time, it's tough to get going.
What you were just talking about, I found interesting. You talked about 22 guys ready to go, a lot of depth.
Yeah.
Is that the biggest difference with this year's team as opposed to
Oh,
previous
yeah.
teams you've had here?
Yeah, absolutely. It is. I think, obviously, we have more talent as well. We have speed, but we have depth throughout the lineup. We have guys. We have multiple guys who can play in different roles. We have a lot of options for our power play or for our penalty killing or even for the lineup, to your point. So, yes, we have more depth.
Have you heard people around the league start talking about this team a little bit more and about how, every team's respected around the league, but maybe just, eyes are open about the Coyotes?
We expect our opponent to take us seriously and to we talk about it a lot. We know team know we're a better team. We know we are known for our work ethic and working hard, but now we expect our opponent to know we have talent, we have young talent, and we have good veterans. So that's part of it.
You mentioned Melka starting tomorrow. How much of the optimism around the team starts with him being as good as he can be?
Both of them have been really good. I think, like to Dan's point, I think in the past we were not known around the league, but our goalie has been really good in the last 2 years for us. Sometimes the numbers were not in their favor because of our situation as a team, but we saw them make little miracle for us during the season the last 2 years, so we know what they can do.
André, how are you and Corey approaching those two now, and how this is going to play out this season? Do you view them as
I don't try to follow.
even?
I don't try to follow Corey. He's a goalie. I cannot follow the way he thinks. Normally when I think a goalie should play, Corey thinks the other way around, and he's right. So I'm wrong most of the time. But no, we have a lot of discussion, and we know this year to be successful, we need both of them. We expect at some point to ride one goalie certain stretch and right another goalie when he will be out on another stretch. I don't know what will be the split at the end of the season, but we expect both of our goalie to be a big part of our success this year.
Do you view them as close to even at this point?
Absolutely. That's
Yeah.
after tonight they will be even.
You mentioned Travis Boyd, and who's he replacing?
Cards.
Okay. Right.
Cards.
How if at all? Okay. How if at all have your personal expectations for what you need to see out there every night changed with the depth that you now have and the skill and the speed?
My expectation doesn't change. Yours change because you look at the scoreboard. I know the scoreboard, but my expectation is about how we play, our performance, our effort, our fundamentals, our respect of our structure, our game management. That kind of stuff did not change. That was 2 years ago. I had expectation and in terms of that's what I was looking for every night, and I just expect us to be better in that. And I hope if we do that, that will lead to better result. But I'm in that business for long enough. If you focus on result, that's the only thing you cannot control. So you better to focus on what you can control. And my expectation is towards everything we can control.
Andre, the other night, 2 of the 3 goals were scored by defensemen.
Yeah.
How important is that as you move
Oh.
along the season yet?
I don't have the exact number, Mac, but if I'm right, I think last year our numbers in terms of percentage of our production coming from our D was really high, and I don't have the numbers, but we can pull that up at some point. I know our D are a big part of the way we play. We push the pace a lot. We want to be quick in transition, and we have a lot of movement in the ozone. So our D are part of what we're trying to do. There's no doubt we need them.